Won't you come and ride with me? You can meet the whole family. We be holding it down in these streets.
It's a block like that. Let your chain swing. Say your hood name. Let your head bang. It's a block like that. It's a block like that. It's a block like that. Let your chain swing. Say your hood name. Let your head bang. It's a block like that.
Well, I'm the first to hit the block, last one to leave. Academic sweat, hustling with the yak up the sleeve.
Testing. Touch your mic.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Real
because you got
good.
those things on.
Yeah, that's what make so I can hear the levels of what's going on.
You gotta go through and see and let me know. Like, do I need to adjust something with what I wrote?
No, it's perfect. Whatever you write is perfect. It don't even matter. It's your show. I'm just a guest. Well, it's E.Ali, and then it's
Right, that's what I'm saying.
it's E.Ali, but then it's this show thing. I'm just here in support of it to keep content going. But nevertheless, you know, y'all hit that like button, subscribe, the share, and all that. You know, 1, 2, 3, we in it. We here. It's E.Ali and the ToLe'Do with Miss Elaina Wilson at the bottom of the glass. This is a segment of E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, a show by Elaina Wilson, her creation. So, you know, I'm just here to support. I got the gear thanks to her also, so it's like, you know, it's all the way around. But nevertheless, man, hit the like button, hit the share. You know what I mean? Let's get to it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift off.
It's E.Ali in the ToLe'Do. E.Ali, E.Ali, E.Ali in the ToLe'Do. E.Ali, E.Ali. We from the ToLe'Do. E.Ali in the ToLe'Do. What it do?
Hey.
We back.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. It's Saturday, April 20th. This is when we...
It's 420.
Yeah, 420. They blowing down today. Smoke like you want to smoke.
And my cousin got married today.
Oh, congratulations. Who was that?
It was 420 on purpose.
420, huh?
My cousin Leon. And
Leon.
now my cousin Essence. Congratulations,
Essence,
y'all.
congratulations. They in the that's our 4-1 shine also too, but they not in Toledo. They
flew out to Vegas to get married.
Vegas. So yeah, you know, we support black love. You know, how old are they about?
30-ish.
Oh yeah. They making a big step.
Yeah, I think Leon will be 32 this year.
Oh yeah, they in the 4-1 shine. We got that black love out there in Vegas celebrating and all that. So that's what we'll do with that. What's the drink for the night, babe?
For myself, I'm gonna do an Incredible Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know what? I was thinking about you because you were saying you want your He-Man. So, his He-Man is Hennessy and Red Bull. And I haven't been drinking Red Bull as much, so I was thinking, like, what can I drink that can match He-Man.
He-Man.
Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
And I found out some very.
So it's gonna turn green.
Yes.
For real?
Like the Hulk.
So you got the things that's gonna collide and change the color of the what's that, hypnotic?
Yeah. And you know I like a color coded beverage just like that ToLe'Do water. I like drinks to do tricks.
Okay.
So an Incredible Hulk is actually 2 ounces of Hennessy and 2 ounces of Hypnotic. And then I also seen that add a little dash of orange bitters in there. So I'm going to try that today for the first time.
Cool.
And then this drink, I did not know this until I was doing my little research, that it was created by a bartender at Justin's. And y'all know Justin's. That's our favorite person we've been talking about in the media lately. Justin's is Diddy's restaurant. They were hosting a hypnotic event. And the men at the event would not try hypnotic because of its color. So the bartender created this Incredible Hulk to get men to drink hypnotic. So I thought that was interesting.
At Diddy's club?
At his restaurant, Justin.
Justin, where that's at?
It's in New York, and I think they have it in Atlanta too.
Oh, okay.
But the one where they created it was in New York.
And that's after his son name, right? What's Justin? Which is that the one? What's the relation? Is that ain't that's not Al B. Sure's son?
No.
So that'll be Kim's son, maybe, or
I think he got a son with Misa Hilton Jacobs, the stylist.
Yeah.
He has a son with her, and then he has the son with Kim, which is I think Christian. I think is Christian King Combs the one that sings now. I get them two mixed up. One is Christian and one is Justin, but I get them two mixed up.
Oh, okay.
So I think Justin is the one with Misa Hilton Jacobs, and I think that Christian is the one with Kim.
Now, is he involved with the restaurant possibly too, or he just
probably
they just
not,
took the name?
that came out when they were when he was a baby. Yeah.
Okay.
And Quincy is the one that's Al B. Shore's son.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Because Al B. Shore been calling his son home.
Come home, Daddy wants you home. Okay. So I guess we're gonna recap from last episode too. I definitely would like to apologize for I got a little bit of I was drinking a little bit before, and then got to drinking on the show.
We were drinking,
and I think for the most part, I didn't see the other side. I got blinded in trying to. Well, it was also just hoping that having 3 daughters, excuse me, hoping that I had, gave them the right information, so to speak, to protect themselves. So it was just that fear as a father, I'm assuming, because it definitely wasn't trying to protect the male species.
right.
Because, like I said, I done been to prison, and I done seen a whole lot of guys that definitely should be there, because just the way, they violation of women and kids and shit. So,
and I think also with us, we are both very strong-minded and opinionated, and very passionate. So I think we got caught up more in proving our point than sticking to the subject. It's like we got caught off in that thing about women and what they choose to wear. But even with that debate that we had, it all contributed to the subject matter, because it just goes to show that what they call hot button topics, like why rape culture is such a hot button topic.
Mine ain't green.
Oh, I thought you wanted Red Bull. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no.
You want this one?
No, that's
You
cool.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Misread.
Okay, this is the
I thought you wanted your He-Man. Yeah.
Man, this the He-Man.
But yeah, what I was saying, like it that kind of stuff, it draws from both sides of who's right and who's wrong, and it just all kind of contributes to what is called rape culture. That just because the reason that we have to do these things is the problem.
Yeah,
we do it. We're not saying not do it. We saying the fact that we have to do these things is
exactly.
the problem.
I got you.
And that big thing that you were saying, and I didn't want you to think that I was disagreeing, because like I said, I know that you're a very protective father, and I wouldn't go against anything that you ever raised your kids to do, because like I said, you got a very, very successful daughter in Sydney, and I know personally that she calls on you for advice all the time. Yeah. So I know that you guide her in the right direction. So I wouldn't say that what you taught her was bad. It's just like we literally have to teach women and girls from a young age what to do to avoid being raped. And it's not that we can stop it, because sometimes it's like we can't overpower the man. Sometimes they see what they want and they come and get it. Mm-hmm. And there's really nothing we can do. But it's like we teach the girls to be alert and try not to go into these situations. And see,
and I guess the reason why I brought up the religion aspect as in terms of Al-Islam and some of the customs in which they use or practice to try to, and I have to assume, like, when you really look at it and analyze it, they look at the real nature of a man being perverted and all that, and know that his mind is short. He's a visual creature. So if he see, then the nature of a man to hunt, and so they curve that by saying, hey, women, cover that up, because most men cannot control themselves if they see you like that. And then if you look at the statistics of, and I'm just assuming, I'm just taking, this is just thoughts bouncing off my head, basically. And if you just look at the nature of when they say how much men think about sex on a daily basis, like every, what is it? It's something crazy. Every 25 minutes or every 35 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was lower than that.
Is it lower than that? Is it?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Like what?
I thought it was.
Like what?
I thought it was like every minute or every few minutes.
Hell no. Boy, you couldn't get
that's
nothing.
What we got Google
Hell
for.
no, you could. Yeah, let's Google that, because how much do men think? What's the ratio of men thinking about sex? I would give it about once every half an hour or so, maybe. Especially if you're looking at, it all depends to me, like what you looking at, what you watching and shit too. Because I'm going to have to assume, like, shit.
Before I could even get it out, that was the first option, before I could type all the letters in.
What did it say?
According to a 2011 study published in the Journal of Sex Research, men think about sex about 19 times a day.
19 times a day.
While they say women think about it about 10 times a day.
Okay, so men think about it 9 times more than women. So you got a 24-hour period, 19. So it's almost estimated every 45 minutes.
And
close to it.
It says that men also think about other biological needs, such as food and sleep, more than women.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that. Definitely food, but the way that this society is set up, I don't think it's really about food. I think men think about less money.
Yeah, I can believe
in
that
terms
too.
of how to, how to accomplish and how to achieve that for the food or for the housing and shit like that. And that's just my opinion, So. Okay, this rape culture, the definition of society or environment whose prevailing social attitude has the effect of normalizing or trivializing sexual assault and abuse by the Oxford Dictionary. That's the meaning of rape culture. And it's also, we get caught up on the debate about the clothes women choose to wear contributing to her being violated. So that's
what we was doing last week. That was really
just
what
a
that
recap.
whole thing was about.
Yeah.
Was that?
But we definitely had to get that definition out.
Yeah. It's like that list that I had got. That I feel like that was the one that probably was the most probably debatable one on there. Was that because
the trivializing?
Because I see it's kind of that thing just wasn't something that you said. A lot of people feel that way, or like how we were saying about like Sukihana. Like Sukihana got this persona because what she puts out there, how she dresses, what she talks about in her song lyrics. So you automatically think that she's just this sex crazed animal. Yeah.
And so you saying that's just and by that, men are taking that to I mean and that goes again to the, you know, and I guess I try to be honest about my feelings. Because like I say, if I see a young lady out and she got her shit, it's about to be summertime and it's going to be booty shorts out, or so sometimes I done went to a club where a woman will have, what's them outfits where it'll be
the sheer outfit.
It'll be the panties you could see, but then they got this. So it's like, it's like some of that shit is overboard. And then like I say, from the way I was raised in the 70s, and this is just the women that wore them kind of clothing and was just so dramatic like that, those was usually women of leisure, streetwalkers or something like that, trying to definitely entice and encourage men for something monetarial. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but that's the perception I had as a kid growing up, was like, if you dress like that, you was, that's what it was going on. Mm-hmm. Like it was a totally separation of, the clothing aspect of things.
And it's crazy too, because I can just think of a memory to go back. One of my favorite movies as a kid was Purple Rain. Mm-hmm. And you had Vanity Six and Apollonia. Yeah. And they dressed in, quote unquote, what you would say like prostitutes. They dressed in lingerie. Yeah. And I just thought that they was I didn't even think about it as like they was dressing like prostitutes. I was like, ooh. Like, look how they look. Like, ooh, I want to dress like that. Yeah. Like, they was fly.
Yeah, see, they fly.
It's like, I'm still, to this day, I will throw an ankle bracelet on my boot because I seen Apollonia do it. Yeah. And it's like, in a young kid's mind, I guess, the thoughts is different, because like you say, a young man is thinking this way, but a young girl is more like kind of idolizing the woman and saying, "Oh, I want to look like that." Like it's Marilyn Monroe's all over my house. You know what I mean? Like, she was a quote unquote plus size sex symbol. That's why I started following her. Yeah. Because when I found out she and she wasn't even that thick. She was like a size 12 or something. Mm-hmm. But for that era, she was plus size.
Yes, yeah. She was thick. She was a thick white girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, back then, you was either that or just on the extreme. Right. So I can dig that. So, but definitely you say by teaching girls to avoid being raped is very necessary, but also a prime example of the rape culture. And I guess so, in terms of that is that. But like as a father, just, you see your child walking out and like, man, cover yourself up. And you ain't wearing them shorts. Mm-hmm. You ain't wearing no booty shorts. As, my daughter's that. I didn't never see them in nothing like that. That wasn't, so.
And see, for the way I grew up, it wasn't more about the clothes. It was about the situations that I was taught not to put myself in. Yeah. Not to go anywhere where you don't know anybody. Not to go out with your friends and let anybody leave with somebody you don't know, or let them leave drunk.
Yeah.
knowing they're not in their right mind. We come together, we live together.
We come together, we ride together.
So,
we ride or die. We in this motherfucker together. You hear me?
yeah, so that was more of the way that I had, and that was kind of like in my argument when I was saying the situation happened with me. I was around somebody that I trusted, a family friend that I had known for at least 10, 15 years at that point, had dated other people in my family, so I didn't even think there was no interest in me like that.
Yeah.
So when that happened, it was like that was one of them situations that I just felt helpless. Like, I didn't even know how to, like, I never could have saw that happening. But had I thought that thought, I would have never let them in. Like, I remember being in college, and me and my college boyfriend broke up, and the guys on campus that knew, like, they knew that I was, like, I had a place by myself, especially as being his friends. They knew I was cooking home-cooked meals and stuff like that. And I could just remember this guy just knocking on my door randomly because he knew we broke up. And I'm like, I ain't letting him up in here. Like, why do you think he getting up in here?
Why, oh yeah. He think you was slow or
Yeah, and
something.
especially for me to be living by myself.
Yeah, like
So
what
it's
you
like-
need, bro?
Like,
He probably would have had a knife and everything. Yup. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm glad you wasn't gullible or thinking like, ooh. He was thinking that, was he taller than your dude or what?
No, he wasn't.
Do you think he possibly, the way he looked, might have thought he looked it more handsome, or he was better looking than?
No, I think he just, I think he was just trying to be slick. For real.
I mean, cause some dudes think like, or you gave him some signs, or like, I might be the shit, and if she, you know, she might have seen, she might have.
No, but
looked
I
at
can
me.
recall this one situation because one thing about me living out of town is I would kind of had these circles where if somebody was coming back to Toledo, they would call everybody like, hey, you need a ride? We're going back for the weekend. And so this one particular time, my brother was the carpool person. So he was in the car.
Oh, he was from Toledo too?
Yeah. And he was
yeah.
explaining the situation.
Oh, so he thinking,
So
you
he's
from
like,
Toledo.
Remember that time that we was at that hotel party and you and old boy was rolling all over the bed, kissing. We was laughing at y'all. So he was dry snitching, letting me know the dude was cheating. And so I seen it from that, like, oh, okay, I see what you want.
Oh, yeah. He tripping.
So it's like from that moment, like my antennas was up.
Make me one of yours.
Okay. So
Hold on, with that collide with the, is that going to throw?
I mean, it's more liquor, but it ain't gonna.
Oh, okay.
It ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, it ain't like no Long Island and shit.
No, this is a liqueur. So
They mix.
yeah, I mean they mix because we make them mix at this
Well,
point.
not they mix, but they
but
they got the
liqueurs are
same.
just kind of more just like an accent, just to kind of enhance the liquor.
Yeah.
But I mean they do have drinks where people just drinking hypnotic with like some juice or something. But to me it's too sweet for that.
The Incredible Hulk.
I didn't put as much hypnotic in yours. How's it giving?
That motherfucker bad. Damn. Give me another one.
One thing I wanted to talk about that was not on that list, surprisingly, was the rape culture in music.
Yes.
And some of my favorite songs that I've been singing my whole life, I never even paid attention to the lyrics. And to print them out and to read them and to not see them, just the first one for me that ever gave me that feeling was Don't Be Afraid by Aaron Hall. And it's like I highlighted just to show you where it was freaking me out.
You'll be saying, Daddy, to me, boy, please don't hurt me. This is my first experience, baby. So hopefully she old enough. Long as she old enough.
Right.
But then don't be afraid.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Don't be scared.
So it's like a coercion at this point.
Well, at this point, in a sense, I'm assuming she's a virgin. Mm-hmm. So it definitely would be some apprehension. Then I guess one of the verses in one of them. Oh, sorry. This is also E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. We at the bottom of the glass with Miss Elaina Wilson. This is we going over the rape culture. We had a thing, if you looked at the last video, we kind of got touchy. So we going over some of the things. Now we at a part where we discussing some of the lyrics that promote or is a part of the rape culture. As Elaina pointed out, she said some of these songs in which she done went to, and just by bringing up the lyrics, if you look at them, they could possibly be suspect. Mm-hmm. And so this one we talking about now with Don't Be Afraid, song by Aaron Hill. But what was that group though? It was
just him. It's when he left. This was on a soundtrack.
Oh, okay, this was just him by himself.
This was him by
and
himself.
He wrote this.
Yeah.
Okay. He say, yeah, daddy, and okay, yeah, no need to run and no need to hide. All the doors are locked, baby, and I have you inside. You can yell and you can hit me, just make me horny. Whoa.
Right. At that point, you holding somebody against their will. So it's like, oh my God.
All the doors is
locked.
locked.
Oh my God.
Now you didn't got it. Now, hopefully she's conscious. She's willing. Because at any point she say no means no. So despite the doors are locked,
you can yell and you can hit me.
Now you can yell and you can hit me. Now that's when. Now listen, if this is talking about an incident, you done took some pussy.
Yeah.
Cause that's describing a, you didn't force yourself on something.
Oh, and then he goes on to say, just give in.
So just give in.
Just give it to me. Like,
so just give in. Don't worry about a thing. Because I'm about to put this dang-a-lang on you. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about a thing because this dang-a-lang coming. When I get through with you, there's nobody else that will want to go.
That you will want to go to.
There's nobody else that you will want to go to. I'll put all men to shame. Remember me, baby, this is all a nasty man's game. He'll put any man to shame, meaning he feel as though he got more ding-dong than any man. So that little 6 iron you working with, this nigga might pull out some 12s, 12 and beyond or something. So that means he gonna punish you. That means some niggas got an idea that they can fuck you into submission.
That part.
Some niggas think they dick so good they can if they touch you with it, despite you fighting with it, and if I hit that motherfucker with it, you gonna, oh, okay, baby. Okay, y'all give in. Nigga, that's rape. She done fought you the whole time. Nah. Because she might be scared of some
or
big...
what they call it, under duress.
Yeah, but she might be...
They just did it because they didn't want to get hurt or get beat up.
Yeah, she might be scared of some big dick. And then you get in there and just ruin her. Where, like you say, the next man, you put all the other men to shame because any nigga she fuck with after that nigga,
it's a wrap.
It's the rap. So she don't want to deal with you. But not only that, nigga, your feet might stink. Your breath, all that kind of shit, man.
Everything was fine.
Don't be afraid, little girl.
Everything was fine until that.
Don't be afraid, little girl. Don't be afraid, little girl. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, little girl. Don't be afraid, little girl. Don't be a. He just keep on. Don't be afraid. Don't be little girl. Now, I done threw some dick and then be like talking about little girl though. And it ain't saying like that. It's just.
Yeah, but I don't know because these they
you,
like them young girls we see.
Yeah, see, now I ain't talking about
hard to tell.
No, I'm talking about this.
Because we see that R. Kelly was singing the little girls the whole time.
Yeah, he was on something else.
I ain't even put his songs on the list. His songs get their own episode.
Yeah, we'll get into R. Kelly, but then we can keep on going.
The next one that I got,
Blurred Lines. Now, I don't want to talk about this one. Now, the one I definitely want to talk about. Pull up that motherfucking Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound. Ain't no fun.
You know
homies ain't getting none.
I didn't even print that one because it's the whole song.
Oh, did you?
But I'm just pull it up. No, I'm gonna just pull it up. I want to talk on it. I want to talk on it.
Okay, but let hold on. She got Blurred Lines.
It's just a couple of lines.
Let's go with that.
It's just a couple of lines in his.
You got that? Or
yeah, this one right here.
Go ahead.
His is not. It's not as much as Don't Be Afraid. Yeah. It's only a couple of lines, but it's just the way that they say things and why they say it's a rapey song.
So this is one of them double talk. That's double talk, like where some words mean some other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lines is blurred.
Yeah.
Because you saying no, but you really mean yes. Is the kind of song that this is.
Oh.
So one of the things to say, that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. Like that's what leads you into the core. I'm gonna take a good girl.
So that means you looking for a Pacific. You a predator.
Yeah.
You looking for something outside the ordinary. You looking at something that possibly ain't been touched.
And I know you want it. That's the main lyric. I know you want it. I know you want it. That's rapey too.
I know you want it.
Because that's that forcing yourself on somebody. I know you want it.
But as a man being, and I just and again, not to offend, but just being objective. Could it be that he's arrogant and cocky and just feel as though like he got his cologne smell good? He driving the right car, hair right. But see, then that's where possibly you can get overboard thinking that you got all this and you should want to be with me because I got everything, all the basics covered. Yep. I got the car. I got everything that you should want, and then like you say, you should want. I want this.
I'll go back and say this too, because the premise of this song is they're in a club.
Yeah,
and this is just what he's saying to some woman in a club that he ain't never even met. Right?
Okay.
So that's what makes it rapey, because you saying this to a woman in a club that you just dancing with. So then he like, the way you grab me must want to get nasty. So just because she dancing in the club with you don't mean she want to have sex with you. You want to hug me? Why do I want to hug you? I don't even know you.
I don't know you.
You want to hug me? What rhymes with hug me? Fuck me. You know what I mean?
Fuck me, hug me.
Yeah. And then you're an animal and it's your nature. So you basically saying like,
oh, you a slut.
Yeah. So them was the things about that.
Oh, so you need to be attained. You need to be conquered.
Yeah, he said he gonna domesticate you. That's what he said.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get his dick to you and make you full. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's that's cocky. Cause some, but I'm saying, and just in hindsight, most men hope that their performance in bed is overwhelming, or you want to be overwhelmed, not overwhelming, but you want to be pleasing. Mm-hmm. You want to satisfy your partner. I'm hoping most men has the intention to satisfy their partner.
Now that I agree with.
Or most men could be just trying to get their shit off. I don't know what the percentage is in that, but and I know in my attempt is to please. You know.
But that's also with your situation, somebody you know already. Because you already know me like as somebody who I don't vocally speak about sex like that. Not even with you.
But
somebody I've been with all this time.
I'm,
so if a stranger came up to me and this was the way they was trying to holler, I would be completely turned off. Because
like what?
Saying just, I know you want to fuck me. Like
I know
all
you
that.
want.
Like,
I know you want it. No. But here it is.
I wouldn't be like,
okay. Here it is.
I'd be creeped out.
Hey, how you doing, baby? Can a nigga come at you like, how you doing, baby?
I know some women who don't like that.
How you doing, baby?
They don't like being called baby. I know a lot of women who don't like that. They don't like baby, honey, sweetie. They don't like none of that.
So what would be?
Because that could be considered
sexual,
demeaning. Yeah, because to say baby, sweetie, honey.
What about sweetheart? Sweetheart is in that same bunch.
It is. Just hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
Nah, you ain't gotta go, ma'am. Just hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
That's it. That's more natural than any of it.
Okay, what about what's up, love?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
That's it. Keep
okay.
it simple.
Let's go.
Keep it simple.
Let's go. How you doing? let's see how this play out. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, love. Now, can I say love after that, or do I?
Keep going. Go ahead.
Okay.
Say your line. Say your line.
Okay, let's go. How you doing? Because you saying definitely,
keep
definitely to say anything, sweetheart.
No,
because
I'm gonna tell you how I respond to that. So go ahead, and I'm gonna give you my response. Go ahead.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm beautiful. How's your day going?
It's going great.
Cool.
See, you were supposed to go to love so I can give you my response to that.
Oh.
Because I would come back with, my name is Elaina.
Oh, now you're gonna get smart.
Yeah, I would. My name is Elaina. I wouldn't say, don't call me love. I would say, my name is Elaina. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Elaina. Oh, sorry. And then I would have been sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, but I'm Egypt. I apologize for that.
And the conversation would keep going from there.
Okay, I apologize.
I would be more interested in.
Oh yeah, because I apologize and acknowledge that possibly I crossed the line and shit. But we
had a little situation like that early on. You had sent a text or a voicemail or something, before I could respond, you said, "Was that too much?"
What you mean?
And I said, "Kinda."
What you mean? Early on.
Early on, within like a few weeks of us talking.
But did I already touch you?
No, you hadn't at that point. Not yet.
Oh, I ain't hit the Bojangle. You ain't getting no Bojangle yet.
Not yet. No.
Oh, okay.
No. So it was super.
Whoa.
Early. Yeah.
Whoa! I know you was.
Yeah.
Hold on, but this also now. See, now I have to take pause in it because now you kind of shy now.
You always say that, though.
Because listen.
You say that.
Because when we had talked and exchanged numbers and after had already, we had years.
Oh, you talking about before that?
Years of interaction. So now it's time to get to the nitty gritty.
But it was also years break. So I don't know you from a can of paint at this point. Because it was like years of a break of me not even seeing you. That's why.
What you mean years of a break? It was
years. I did not see you. So from like, I hit you up in 2016. Before that, I had not seen you since like 2014. So I don't even know.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember coming to try to stalk you, and it was like, he don't work here no more. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna see him again.
Oh my God. Oh. See, so that's what that was too, because it was like after you had made contact, I thought it was on. Shit, I wasn't holding it up.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I wasn't.
It was,
shit,
but
I knew.
mean.
I knew it was on and cracking. Cause like shit, I had already. Damn, I planted the seed from the. Okay, I already planted that seed.
Yeah,
and
but
it developed.
it's just some communication that I ain't gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. I wasn't gonna bounce back. 'Cause it's just some things I don't. And that, like I said, in that I'm shy.
Hold on, but then you had discovered I was older than you too now. Mm-hmm. So this is a grown. You didn't stepped it up like woo. Mm-hmm. This is they.
Now
this is their era. Well, listen,
you know what's crazy?
listen, because all your favorite rappers come from my era.
You're right.
And so them niggas was dirty. And them the songs you be sitting there. Yeah, that's that nasty shit.
No, but you know.
Dirty old man shit.
Yeah,
like that's that. Yeah, so I'm saying.
But no, you know what?
That's where
now
you got.
Now that I'm playing it back though, because the day that we first were intimate was the day that I found out how old you were. It was the same day. It was so.
Oh my God.
It was like, I mean, we here now.
We here now. TJ, did you hear that? We here now.
But not to say, I mean, I was afraid not only that you were older, but also because you were a Scorpio.
Uh-oh.
So when I said, "What's your birthday?" And you told me. In my mind, I was like, warning.
Oh my God. That is too much. They are demanding. They ask too many questions.
No. Them wasn't even the problem.
They curious as...
None of them was the problem.
I'm saying...
None of that is my problem with Scorpios. My problem with Scorpios is very... and not to be rude, but very manipulative and gaslighting. That's my experience with Scorpios from when I was young.
I think for the most part, we got high expectations.
I would agree with that.
We got where that could be perceived. Well, that's...
You see, for me, my
that
only
was your experience with that.
was when I was in college.
Yeah, so...
And I did not date another one all that time. So that was like a 20-year gap.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was just what I recalled.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But what saved you was the 10 years.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. And you know what? One of my friends... she's an Aquarius and her husband is a Scorpio.
Oh.
And she kind of felt the same thing, that the only reason why they survive and they marry is because he's older.
Yeah.
So.
You know. Well, it ain't so much of the gaslight no more. It ain't trying to burn the house down with some flames.
Well, no, that ain't the gaslighting part of it. The gaslighting part of it is saying that light is on right there. And you be like, that light ain't on. That's gaslighting. Gaslighting came from a movie called Gaslighting.
Yeah, but
that was like the premise.
But see, that's like double talk. That's like double talk and double what they call it, double talk and double. It's another. They call it. They together. I just was doing some research on that. Where they basically give you the meaning of words, and they do a lot of that trickery in law. Mm-hmm. Because like if you look at way back in the day, if you go back into Webster Law Dictionary, wage was considered property. When they switched from the gold standard and went with paper money, they said wage is now income. So just that double talking that and changing it, it put it in a different tax bracket now. Like, because wage was considered property because that was yours. Like what you worked for was yours. But when they considered it income, it become taxable in this new system, this fiat system. But up under the old system, wage, up under the old system before, you know, the IRS and you know the
Andrew Jackson era.
Yeah, it was wage was considered property because like what you did in the day that was yours. Like can't nobody take that. Ain't nobody supposed to be in on that. What's this supposed to be?
That's some lyrics when you're ready for that. When we can move on to
go
the
ahead.
next one.
Go ahead, baby. The Snoop Dogg thing, and the only thing when I was talking about it ain't no fun when your homie can't get none. I remember that thing when they used to.
Oh yeah, run a train.
Run a train, like nigga.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more in that song. It's the whole song.
But it's a whole lot of other songs like these. Ain't just limited to these songs.
Oh yeah, I just pulled in the ones that I recall.
Yeah, I got y'all. Yeah. Hey, if y'all like what's going on, man, hit the like button and subscribe, share, comment and all that. Hate or whatever you want to do, but definitely, man, keep us in your thoughts and your prayers, man. Keep us motivated to do what we do. Just trying to bring a unique twist, a podcast from the Toledo area, but just giving you a perspective from this area. We in the Midwest, 45 minutes out of Detroit, Michigan, pothole capital USA, Toledo, Ohio. This is E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. You got Elaina with Elaina Wilson, which is this is her segment of the E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, the bottom of the glass. She the creator of it, man. We used to just sit around and kick ideas, and because the first one, what was it called, baby? Drinking and thinking, and somebody had already had that thing, and then she a poet, and then you gonna get some of that because I'm a convince her to start at least starting the show off with start the show off or end the show off with something poetic. I think that would be unique, or just adding a twist. Plus, it would encourage her to keep writing and keep doing what she do. So that's what the motivation is try to create outlets so that we can influence each other's talents. She also is sorry, not to get off the subject, but just to show highlight and all that. But she also is a chef. She got the little catery. What is it?
Chop it like it's hot.
Chop it like it's hot. She got back here. Once we gonna do an episode where we over there where she can show you how to mix up some oils real quick. It ain't all gonna always be about, she'll make a drink, but she'll show you how to make up some oils and shit like that real quick. But she got the with sprinkles. So we'll have some T-shirts. I'm gonna try to get the T-shirt. Her body care. I'm gonna try to get them T-shirts. I got the design. Try to get them T-shirts next week, and we'll be representing those and shit like that. But nevertheless, getting back to the thing, like I say, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and all that. Just trying to satisfy the sponsorship type thing or whatever. We definitely sponsored by those companies. That's what's part of that. Also, Street Bully Promotion, Broken Glass Photos is also a part of this, but with sprinkles and Chop It Like It's Hot. So this is Bottom of the Glass, a segment of E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. We still talking about the rape culture, man, and some of the lyrics and some of the music and shit like that. She brought to my attention definitely the Blur Lines and Robin Thicke. We talked about Don't Be Afraid with Aaron Hall. Now we getting into the Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pounds. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Now, it's something you said that all my favorite rappers is from this era. And you've been in the car with me on a road trip, and I know all the words to this song. And
all of
it's
them.
misogynist as heck, but oh my God, goodness.
Yeah.
And it's probably why I know that it's so horrible, because I know all the words. But it's like, even just starting with Nate Dogg's verse.
What's Nate Dogg?
When I met you last night, baby, before you open up your gap, I had respect for your lady, but now I take it all back because you gave me all your, and you even licked
You gave me all your.
leave your number on the cabinet, baby, and I promise I give you a call. See, I know these words without looking.
You say you looked all my balls. You gave me all your pussy, and
And you even lick my.
You even lick my. Yeah.
Leave your number on the cabinet. I promise I give you a call next time I'm feeling kind of horny. You can come on over and I'll break you off. And if you can't F that day, because you're on the reg, but he don't say that, but I know that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Then you can lay back and open your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So the song is horrible. It's horrible. Like I said, that's just the opening. That's just Nate Dogg's verse. But you got Corrupt's part, you got Dad's part.
Now, which parts that you say went? Now, definitely the chorus is after. What's the chorus?
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. That's the whole chorus. That's it.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Okay, like you say,
you gonna catch a disease.
I think
you
this
gonna
is,
catch a disease if you
I think
fucking
this
behind
Corrupt
somebody.
part when he say, "I know the P's mine. I'ma fuck a couple times, then I'm through with it. There's nothing else to do with it. Pass it to the homie. Now you hit it. She ain't nothing but a bitch to me."
Whoa.
So it's like, whoa, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Hold on, you didn't hit it and you passing it. So there go AIDS, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and all that. We definitely dealing with an epidemic in this area with syphilis. We did an episode 2 episodes ago talking about that. So if you got that mentality that you want to share some pussy, if it ain't no fun, let the homie have none. You done for it, homie.
And also, the biggest part of this song that contributes to the rape culture is that women is nothing but good for sex. Because that's really this whole thing. They're saying, I never fall in love. I never fall in love. You just good to fuck me a couple times, and now I'm going to pass you to my friend.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, for the most part, early on, that West Coast, that if you looked at that West Coast rap, it did exploit women way further than any New York shit at the time. Mm-hmm. That's when they explode, because that's when it came with the pimp shit more.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sure. Selling all that. That's what the West Coast was about. Just looking at it and shit. So.
You going to Hypnotic or Red Bull? Is that too much drink?
No, whichever one, baby. Whatever you feeling. Where you want me to be. It's 11:23. It's April 20th, 2024, Saturday. We kicking it over here, drinking. E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, Elaina Wilson at the bottom of the glass, sipping. She always constantly making drink. Today she did an incredible hawk, which was, tell them the mixture of that drink,
2
baby.
ounce hen, 2 ounce Hypnotic is the natural way to do it. But I seen a recipe online and called for a couple dashes of orange bitters. We love our bitters around here, so
Yeah, the episode recap. We also got a 4-1 Shine come from her
My
her
cousin Leon and Essence got married today. They had a 420 wedding in Vegas.
420 wedding in Vegas.
Most of my family went out there to support them. I'm so happy for y'all. Love you, Leon.
Smoke
Love
one
you,
for
Essence.
us, man. Blow one in Vegas if it's good. I know they got that real good. Get you some of that shit and blow it up and shit. This E.Ali and the ToLe'Do exposing that, hey, black love still exists. They got the 4-1 Shine for this week, man. 420. We doing our thing, man. E.Ali and the ToLe'Do with Elaina Wilson at the bottom of the glass and shit like that, man. Hit the like button and subscribe. This week episode is the 8th episode of this show. We went over the drink was an incredible Hawk. But this was just it was a sensitive disclaimer. It's definitely a disclaimer because it was a sensitive issue. We're talking about rape and how society allows it and accept it and trivialize it and normalize it and shit. Like, because the definition, the social environment whom's prevailing social attitude has effect of normalizing and trivializing sexual assault and abuse. This is the Oxford Dictionary of that. And then, for the most part, we got caught up on the debate last week of the clothes on choosing what to wear contributing to the behavior and shit like that. And basically, as I looked at that show and got too caught up into it and shit like that, emotional as a father and trying to raise that, then also just having a mom that's just been real modest in her behavior and understanding that, I was raised a certain way for a woman to be modest. My mom, I ain't never seen no booty cheeks, none of that, no height. My mom ain't never had no hooker boots. They call hooker boots them boots up to, she ain't never wore none of that shit. You know what I mean? She ain't never really been into the high heels and like exposing her legs and all that. She wears shorts and, but modestly. Like, so just by seeing a woman dressed like that, for the most part, I took it as, that's my bubble. I'm living in a bubble in a sense, but then just by her, dealing with Babe and shit, she highlighted a few things, and by looking at the thing and having another discussion about it, and I'm always in the area of trying to progress, man, and move this manhood forward for me, because manhood for me is always evolving. It's just not I'm just a man at 21. You forever growing into your manhood until the day you die. You know what I'm saying? This, and even with womanhood, for you to think at 21 you grown and that's it, and learning it stops, or at 18 I done went to high school or I went to college and I stopped, or I got a doctor's degree and I can't. You full of shit.
Your brain is still developing.
You still developing. You still got to learn, and you got to reevaluate some of the things that you was learned and taught. And so, by looking at what I saw the video and looking at the points that I was trying to argue, I looked at I looked at kind of weak. And then I didn't offer enough information, enough details in terms of trying to explain the position. But then that position that I was trying to explain is part of the problem when you're trying to normalize it and trying to trivialize that because women dress like that. Because I could see her ass and she dressed like that. Okay, turn your head. But you can look, but don't take touch. That. Don't take that advance, or say and definitely if she's dressed like that, she wants some attention. But if you goes to say something, hey, what's up, baby? Hey, how you doing? Or how you doing? Hello. If you say something like that, and the response you get, and she don't want to talk to you and all that, despite she's showing all her goods, which she has a right to, mind your business and keep walking. Your advances do not matter. And if you trivialize that, or if you look and try to normalize that as she's dressed like that and she want it, or the lyrics that she said, cause now they got cause she say she want to eat your ass on the video or on TV, don't mean that all women or all girls want to eat your ass, nigga. That's that girl, or that's just that moment.
And it ain't every single guy.
It ain't every guy, but then it ain't even for the fact that girl say that and say it out loud. Yeah. She ain't a spokesman for all women. Right. So don't now because you see a woman that look like her and act like her, don't take that she want them services. Or even if she talking out loud, because for the most part, women, I mean, when you listen to these lyrics, motherfuckers is thinking out loud. I got the show E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, Thinking Out Loud, Thursday night, 7 o'clock for the most part, man. Check that out, E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, Thinking Out Loud. We gonna get in E.Ali and the ToLe'Do just momentarily. We developing that. But getting back to the thought, just because she exposing that don't give you the right, motherfucker. Sit your ass down and maintain yourself.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but
I just had a couple more lyrics that I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the whole song because these aren't songs that I was really familiar with. But this one, I do know the line, but I don't know the song. So that's crazy. And Rick Ross said this in a song called You Don't Even Know. Put Molly oil in her champagne.
Ooh.
She ain't even know. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know. So that's real Bill Cosby-ish.
No, that's Bill Cosby-ish. You raped her, because even if you put that in her and it changed her mood, alter her move, you encouraged that without her consent. So you definitely did wrong. And that's sick as fuck for you radio motherfuckers to promote songs that encourage that shit. It's a problem. And for y'all to do that says something about y'all character too, because once you heard that, you should have thought, if you got a daughter, that my daughter might hear this.
Right.
When you motherfuckers put out songs and all that, just think that your daughter or your son might hear that. Cause like I do shit that you'll never see me on camera. I don't want my grandson. I promote too much. I'm a sip. But, he ain't going to see other shit. It's legalized, but I ain't going to expose it. You can legally do it right now, grow it and all that. But he ain't going to see me do it.
Yeah, for sure.
You might smell that shit and all that, but you ain't going to see me put it up. Nah, man. I was raised a certain way. Kids don't supposed to see that. Sorry, babe. Go ahead.
All right, you're fine. The other one was Rich Homie Quan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really familiar with him, but he was on somebody's song called I Made It. And his lyrics were, I don't want your hoe, just want that cookie from her. She tried to resist, so I took it from her. How you gonna tell me no? You must not know who I am.
Whoa. You arrogant as fuck.
Very.
And you condescending.
Yeah.
You narcissist, you entitled, cause for you to think you don't know, cause I'm Rich Homie Quan, got this gold in my mouth, all this, got this. You're an entertainer by the most part. Can I say that? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers get paid for you to sit up there and dance and buffoon yourself, motherfucker. Cause most motherfuckers don't got that in them to get up there and entertain motherfuckers.
Right.
So we pay for your service. That don't give you the right to overthink that, despite that these girls like you, and for you celebrities, this is for all celebrities for the most part. Hoop players, football players, and all that, cause y'all for the most part get a hot. They use y'all, but to expose the problem. But on a normal level, it's a problem too, cause you got niggas that think, cause in the hood, dope niggas, niggas that got money, niggas running scams, getting money, driving a flash whip. A lot of niggas think that cause I got the car and all that, I'm entitled to this pussy, or bitch, you see this car, right. you see these diamonds and shit. So if you a young girl and you looking at that and you googly eyed and want that and all that, you possibly might be taken advantage of. You might want to take pause on whatever the fuck you doing and sit back. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, for the man, that don't give you the right to think that just because I got all this shit, you entitled to this woman. Because that's crazy what you just said. And the one that really got me was, what was that one you said? Rick Ross shit.
Oh, yeah.
That you slipped a Molly in the fucking champagne. She ain't even know. I took her back to the house and enjoyed that. She didn't even know. She was knocked out then.
Right.
You fucking a dead. You fucking a heartbeat. But she passed out. Boy, I don't want no pussy if she motherfucker gotta be active in my face, motherfucker. I want my nipples rubbed and shit.
See, yeah, that was that Bundy. That's that Ted Bundy shit.
Yeah, I don't.
He wanted them dead bodies.
I don't want no dead body.
Yeah.
Man, I want you alive, looking in, man, what? Ugh, something going on.
Yeah, that part.
That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police.
Man, I don't know what, man. That ain't cool, homie.
No.
Plus, you a big dude, so you ain't satisfying. You got probably diabetes, high blood pressure, and shit like that. So your meat gets soft. You ain't piping shit like that. You gotta eat up some shit. Yeah, so yeah, she gotta be dead. Yeah, you want a bitch passed out, dead and shit. Oh my God.
Right. That's what I say. These lyrics is crazy.
Let's check the fucking lyrics from here on out.
Yeah.
We gonna definitely check. If you niggas pull up, we gonna, for me, what's that? Def Prez got that song. Def Prez. It's bigger than hip hop.
Yeah.
We can tell you niggas is agents, man. You niggas got wired. Y'all, we gonna have to check y'all niggas wiretap. Puffy, they just said Puffy was a fucking Fed informant. That's why he got the jumps up on them bitches. He knew they was coming.
Sense.
Yeah, he knew they was coming because they using all them videos and shit like that. They extorting them people from the other end. Yeah, but the other end of the media is, you can tell it's two wars. It's two different sides. One protecting him and one against him.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. For you motherfuckers, man, I don't know, man. Motherfuckers is, like Cat Williams say, this is the year to get fucking exposed.
Yeah.
So.
I only got a couple more. And I'm not going to go over the whole songs, but both of these songs are about stalkers, but you think they're about something else.
That's your first drink or your last?
That's my second one.
Oh, shit.
These are two very popular songs. Did not know they were about stalking. Every Breath You Take, speaking of Diddy, Every Breath You Take, we know he sampled that for his tribute to Biggie. But Every Breath You Take by The Police is a song about stalking somebody. Basically, you coming to get them.
So,
oh, can't you see you belong to me? The lyrics within the lyric, every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you.
That's stalking.
That's stalking.
So this is the Police original lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is some white folks into this.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what the next two. Those two are those.
Yeah. Let's
that's
expose
why I say
them.
very popular songs
let's go.
that everybody sings, especially because Diddy revived it. So you just thinking about Biggie and him dancing in the sand when you hear the song. But if you go back to the original lyrics, this song was stalky. The other one, and it's crazy because I find myself singing this song, did not know what it was about. One Way or Another by Blondie. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Stalking. The whole song.
Go ahead with
the whole song. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna meet you. Maybe next week, I'm gonna meet you. I will drive past your house. And if the lights are all down, I'll see who's around.
Whoa.
Then it goes all the way about the one way or another again. And then if the lights are all out, I'll find your bus. I'll follow your bus downtown and see who's hanging out. The way that she flipped it is that she responds to the stalker and says, one way or another, I'm going to lose you. I'm going to give you the slip. I never knew these lyrics.
Whoa.
And so she's basically acknowledging like
You
women
stalking
get
me.
stalked, and this is I gotta get away.
I gotta get away.
So
Because I didn't even invite you, but you
Right.
just overbearing.
yeah, like I noticed that you keep coming, so I gotta trick you. I gotta trick you. I want to trick you because she gotta lose you and give you the slip. So it's like these are songs that we hear over and over again. We hear them in movies, we hear them on TV shows, we hear them on the radio. They're very popular. Blondie, I think that song came out in the 70s. I can't remember Every Breath I Take, but I think both of these songs are like 40 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like you hear these songs and just don't even realize like that these people like Blondie was really getting stalked when she wrote this song. I don't know.
But she famous, so yeah.
Yeah. And then, but at that point she was new. You know what I mean? So this might have came before her fame. You know, because that was 1978. She had just came out around that time.
Yeah. But usually when you come out, it's like probably
Yeah.
5 or 6 years before you even get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the police. I don't know if he was the stalker.
Now, whoa.
Because it really sounded like you know
Whoa.
about stalking.
Now, even when you say police, like, is that the opposite end of police?
Well, it was Sting in them. So,
Sting.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, that's the song Police.
Yeah, the police is the group.
Okay.
Sting, his group was called the Police.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what they was on.
Yeah, call the police because I'm stalking you.
Every breath you take, every move you wake, every brain you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
But
Every
I
single
guess-
day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you.
But the one I guess for me is the UOENO.
Oh yeah, you don't even know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, that tripped me out.
You don't even know, nigga.
Because like I said, that's not a song that I know.
That ain't
I
even-
do
you don't-
know. I did hear those lyrics before, but I did not know that it.
Yeah.
I just remember putting Molly in a drink. She don't even
Put the
know.
Molly in the
but I
drink,
didn't
she
know
don't
that it
even know.
followed by Take Her Home.
Take
and
her
enjoy
home
that,
and enjoy
she didn't
that,
even
and
know.
then she didn't even know.
I didn't even. I'm like,
Wow.
oh, okay,
Call
Bill Cosby.
the fucking police,
Okay.
nigga.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police.
And I'm gonna just say this, okay? I have to teach myself to disassociate myself from things that are not good for me or my people or women. I found myself the other day trying to think of these hustles. It used to be, I do a lot of hustles. So there was a lot of hustles. There was a Step in the Name of Love hustle, Remix to Ignition hustle. My brain have completely, ever since the pee on the girl and all that, and all, I have completely, like, I can't even tell you when the last time I didn't put on some R. Kelly, okay? So it's easy for me to disassociate, okay? So I gotta go do that. I don't listen to these songs, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to give up Ain't No Fun. It's really hard to get that one up. But a lot of these songs I stopped
Boy,
listening
yeah,
to.
we gonna have to dig up
Yeah.
juvenile shit, cause boy, I'm gonna have to pull up that juvenile shit.
Yeah.
Cause you will go crazy.
Yeah. I definitely will.
I'm gonna pull that
I definitely
juvenile.
need to do that myself.
I'm gonna pull that up cause you need if you feel like that, I guarantee
Oh, but you know what?
You gonna quit acting
You know
like
what?
that.
Because what's her name? My favorite one, Juvenile ain't in that song though, actually. But my favorite one, I need, the one, I Need a High Girl. That one is really more just praising the hood girl. That one ain't really, massage.
Yeah. That ain't.
So that's like my favorite.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
talking
sure
about,
he got some.
I'm
sure
talking
he
about that
got
one.
some.
What's that one? Juvenile.
Back that thing up.
Back that. I know he say some rape shit.
Probably.
I know that nigga say some perverted
Say,
shit.
girl, you look good on your back.
Yeah, go ahead, say
On
it.
your back, that is a girl. Back that is
Sing it.
yeah, I gotta look at the ring. I gotta pull it.
Yeah, pull it up.
I gotta pull it.
Pull it up. Let's go.
I gotta
This will be the
pull it.
last shit. This the last of the last of
okay.
the lyrics. This is, we doing the recap of the 4-1 Shine. Her cousin, man, out there in Vegas right now, got married what's their name, baby?
Leon
and who?
and Essence.
Congratulations to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all can make it to eternally. For the most part, y'all definitely was awarded for one shine, Black Love, for this episode of E.Ali for this episode of The Bottom of the Glass, the 8th episode. A segment of E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. I'm your boy E.Ali. This is my girl Elaina Wilson. She the creator of the show. Hey, if you like the show, hit the like button and subscribe. Make your comments, even if leave your hate. But we doing the lyrics of what's that?
This one is back that ass up.
Back that ass up.
So let's see. Okay, we can analyze this. Okay.
Let's analyze.
All right. Girl, you working with some ass, yeah. You bad, yeah. Make a nigga spend his cash, yeah. His last, yeah. Hoes frown when you pass, yeah. They mad, yeah. You gon' ride in a jag, yeah. With that head. You gon' smoke. I thought that said you gon' ride in a jag, yeah, with that head. I don't know. I don't know if they got these right. But anyway, you could smoke or buy a bag, yeah, of grass, yeah. Got money, I can flash, yeah, and trash, yeah. I'm a big timer nigga, yeah. Pull the trigger, yeah. I'm a player, hater, yeah, great, feel like, yeah. I be slinging. I'm sorry, that's my song. But I ain't seen it yet. It just seemed like this is like a braggy song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your other favorite one? Outside of that one, what's your favorite one?
It's my
now,
other.
Keith Sweat got someone. You may be young, but you're ready. Ready to learn.
It's ready to learn.
So you're not a little girl. You're a woman. Hold on. So you're a woman when you have your period. So what age is that, nigga?
Yeah.
You're not a little girl. You a woman. Because for the most part, biologically, a little girl is a woman once she have her period. Because now she can have a baby. That's what separate children, and that's what separate a woman from a man. It's the fact that if you can have a baby, your definition of your existence as nature, you are a woman. There's definitely, I don't care in the sexes, there's this new thing with all these new letters and all that, but it's definitely two things. I don't care if you gay, bi, trans. There's only two entities, a man and a woman. You can be whatever else after that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you want to call yourself. But it's only two things. A man can definitely be a woman, feel like he a woman, can you can make that transition to a woman. We'll respect that. You can be a man and like men. You can be a woman and like women. You can be a woman and trans into a man, and you can do that. That's what this society, we own that. But it's only two motherfuckers, a man and a woman. The definition of a woman, to separate all of those, is if you can conceive a baby. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You can be a woman and you can trans into that womanhood.
The only problem that I have with that is that I know too many women that can't have babies.
Oh, I get that.
So it's like
no.
I hate that for that to be the definition.
But I'm talking about to try to get some clarity on some, because my mama is a woman.
Yeah.
My aunties is woman.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. Outside of that, I don't.
And I think that's why that's just the gender identity, because I've seen it on forums where it'll say like, what were you born as? What do you identify as?
Whoa, do they?
They put that on stuff now. I just put it on. Whoa. You know, I'm an HR manager. I just put gender identity on our application.
If they
because
doing
we
that,
have had some trans people work for us.
If they doing that, they still drawing a red line.
Yeah, but
They
mostly
still-
I see it on school applications and work
But I'm
and
saying-
like hospital applications.
But they still trying to draw. They still trying to.
I think they do it for the fact that it's so many people that want to be, and just to respect the transition, they want to be called. So to not offend, they have you put that on there so you don't say he, she if they don't want to be called that. Because some people prefer they, or some people, are
You full of shit.
born male, identify as woman, so they want to be called she.
I don't
so
wanna-
it's for that reason.
I don't
Because I've
wanna-
had people turn.
I
I've had
don't-
somebody
I
turn
don't-
up on me at Pathway because my staff didn't refer to him as a she.
I don't listen.
Turned up.
Listen. You either gonna be a he or a she. You gonna either be a boy or a girl. You either gonna be a man or a woman. That's only them two. Now, if you a man and you feel as though you a woman, you gonna identify as you can dress, all that, but it's a woman. I get that.
That was his argument. Do you see me? Do this look like a man to you? This look like a woman.
I'm just
and
saying.
she called me a he.
I'm saying
she called me Mr.
cool. But
that was the beef because she didn't say she or
all I'm saying is
yeah.
it's either or.
And he was clearly dressed like a woman.
But I'm saying a man or a woman can't be no horse.
Correct.
Or a man or a woman can't be no mouse.
Correct.
You either a man or a woman.
Unless you live in Canada, you can be who you want to be. Because Justin Timberlake is black.
He black. See, but now that's the freedom.
I'm sorry. Not Justin Timberlake. Sorry, Justin Timberlake is American. Justin Bieber.
But listen, with that theory and all that, it's too much freedom. You like that's some motherfuckers that ain't got. Cause the only motherfuckers that's thinking like that and trying to think like that and confuse identity and all that, it's some motherfuckers that's rich and ain't got shit to do.
I don't even think that. I think sometimes it's mental. Sometimes I think it's mental.
I'm talking about. Think of this. Mm-hmm. The average motherfucker that's working, getting up, trying to provide his family and all that, ain't sitting around worrying about a he or a she, what you thinking and all that.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. I think sometimes it's mental because I worked in social services and there was people who came in there. I had two different people who, like one lady was clearly African American, black, Negro, whatever you want to call it, but she would always put white Caucasian on her application. I had another lady who would come in every single year, and I worked there for 5 years. Every single year when she came to renew, she put a different race. And we couldn't say anything. We just had to go on the computer and change it to what they said it was. So, like I said, I think it's mental. Sometimes. You're not happy with who you are. So your brain telling you got to be this.
But I get that.
What you are is not good enough.
But then the black lady that's doing that is also fucking with the system, possibly. You have to sit back and really evaluate and ask her the question of that. But just to assume that whatever. She trying to get the privilege of my name might sound white, and I'm white. So when you do get me there, and I'm this black person, and you try to conflict me and say that because now we can be whoever.
Well, no, it didn't work like that. Everything was a number. Until you get in that door, you a confirmation number. Now you get on that door, we don't know because the entrance don't tell you. It's not until I get you in my office and I say, okay, what's your race? And I'm going through the questions, and then she said, oh, I'm this. I'm like, I don't question. I ain't got time for that. I put okay, and I'm do the application, get you out my office. It wasn't gonna cause no stir in me.
But I'm saying, but for somebody to say that, just naturally, instinctively, you think this nigga crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the average motherfucker, you gonna automatically think, this motherfucker crazy.
Oh, you see, I'm still talking about it today.
You ain't getting a job, motherfucker. For the most part, if somebody if you during the course of an interview, and if any part of that interview, if any part of the dating process, if you knock on the door and I didn't invite you, if you thinking I broke up with my boyfriend and now you was his friend and you can just pop up at my house and shit like that, that shit is a line of borderline Nigga, is you crazy?
For sure. I agree with that. For sure.
Nigga, is you crazy?
For sure.
What the fuck is you thinking?
For sure.
You think you white and you blacker than a motherfucker and you gonna put white niggas and they got rules of this shit or who white and black? Cut it out. You can be who you want it, but you white in spirit, homie. You ain't white in flesh.
Right, that part.
You white in spirit, and white in spirit mean pure, holy. Yeah, you can be that in spirit, but not in flesh. You either black, white, or Negro. But yeah, this is it, man. 419, 41 Shine. Excuse me, baby. Finish this out. I'm sorry.
All right, we wrapping it up. Our drink for the night was Incredible Hawk. And then our 41 Shine went to my cousin Leon and Essence. Congratulations, y'all, on y'all nuptials. I love y'all. See y'all when I get back from Vegas. Have fun on y'all 420 wedding day. And we just wanted to go back and kind of clean up where we left off from last week. Because if you watched, and I hope y'all did, it got a little heated. But if y'all see us argue, don't be alarmed.
She got broke off.
Because this is what we do. We passionate. We strong.
I went in there and made up, nigga. She got broke off that nigga.
We don't go to bed angry.
Nah, shit.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I got that. That shit was on that.
A difference in opinions have nothing to do with how we feel about each other.
I ain't tripping. I told y'all in that though. You know what I mean? Plus, like I say, I understand the Bible, because the Bible, if you look at the Bible convict women as being the Bible blame the woman for the fall of man.
The harlots and the Jezebels.
Yeah, the Bible do that.
Yeah.
But then also motherfucking cartoons, like me and her had a discussion. Pepe Le Pew was a rapist. He thought the cat, and think about it. He always thought the cat was
chasing the cat.
He was chasing the cat. He always chased that cat and thought it was a mom, because the cat would fuck around and
had a paint
link, would always get hit with the paint and had his stripe on his back. So Pepe Le Pew would think that cat was a motherfucking skunk and will always be chasing the cat, the pussy cat. Me and George Clinton say, dog chase the cat. The hot dog chased the pussy cat. The ding dong chased the cat.
What is it? Why must I be like that?
Why must I chase the cat? He said,
dog in me.
Ain't nothing but the dog in me.
Yeah.
It's the fact that men is dogs. That's where that come from. That also is the fact that men think about sex 9 times more than women. Men think about it 19, and women think about it 10. So that's roughly 45 minutes every man think about sex. This has been going on roughly. This show been going on for an hour and 27 minutes. So that means I done thought about sex roughly twice. She done thought about it once. Being that this is the end of the show, hit the like button and subscribe. You in the E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, a segment of Bottom of the Glass with Elaina Wilson. And we're going to end on that note, because it's two times I done thought about sex and she thought about it once. And we're going to finish this shit off with that. Peace. Finish up this drink.
You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Every Thursday night.
E.Ali.
Facebook Live.
The weekly news.
TikTok.
No cap.
You got your boy E.Ali and the
Local news.
ToLe'Do.
Regional. And the shit that might go viral. You know I'm a got you.
E.Ali and the
You know I got you.
ToLe'Do.